how you came to this, right? Because I remember talking to you about the events, and just so for the people that don't know this, that's basically an event is a trigger and an action, right?
Yeah, a trigger and action or a logic.
Yeah.
So if something happens, or something happens, or sorry, actually,
And something
and
happens.
something happens, then do something.
Yeah.
So the trigger can be a multitude of things, and the action can be a multitude of things.
Yeah.
It's such a simple thing to say, but the possibilities are myriad. Really simple one. Line check MIDI in. So when I'm doing our line checks,
Yeah.
obviously I want to check the MIDI incoming from stage, but I don't want to fire scenes because, you know, so I simply set up a little thing that does a nice little chase of my function lights. And then just flashes the red light. I know that it's working. And then all my scene recall happens in here as well.
Right.
So rather than using LTC, I opted to stick with an old MIDI kind of time code system I developed when I was using the Midas consoles. As you know, Midas has no time code integration at all.
Yeah.
But what the Pro 2C did have was the global section, which was quite powerful. So what I was able to kind of make up a time code. So an example would be Uprising. We call that song 1.
Yeah.
So bar 1 of Uprising would be MIDI note C1, velocity 1.
Put that one up then.
Well, okay, well, it's actually note 65.
Yeah.
Which is around middle C, actually, I think. So you can see when it sees note 65, velocity 2, it flashes the bar to let me know what's going on.
Yeah.
And then it will recall that snapshot. Why the MIDI and not a linear time code? You know, obviously when I came over to this platform, I was going, great, okay, I can just go linear time code.
Yeah.
There was 2 factors. One was I already had all the, for the kind of legacy songs, you want to call that, existing songs I already programmed. I already had all this data of where at this note, this is where the chorus is, at this note, this is where the verse is. So I was actually able to program a lot of this,
pull it in,
you know, just as data entry, you know, almost. But the other great part about it is that if the band changed the tempo of the song or rearrange the song, I don't have to change any of my programming.
If they chop out 4 bars?
If they chop out 4 bars, my recall will still work. If they change the tempo from 120 to 122, all my programming still works. I don't have to.
It's still there.
Yeah. So, you know, my friends in the lighting and video department are pulling their hair out, reprogramming everything every night, and I'm going to go, it's music. There's things like, you know, so if a channel becomes active, mute another channel.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Which is...
So using the meter above is the trigger?
Yeah, the meter above, which is seems like quite a simple thing, but it's quite a powerful thing when you, you know, start expanding that idea, like the behavior of something dictating the behavior of something else. You know, and to be honest with you, I only feel like I'm getting started with all this. You know, that's what it feels like. You know, lots of simple stuff like that more goes back to, you know, may not be useful for anyone else, but it's just ways I want the console to behave. And that's what's brilliant.
So you can customize the console to do what you want it to do, rather than have to have your workflow adjust to the console. Yeah.
You know, obviously I've talked about all these layers of stuff and but when you're operating it in what I would call a much more simple mode, I mean, how quick it is
as a mixing desk,
you know, as a mixing desk, how quick it is to lay out stuff where you want it is just genius. I mean, obviously you've got videos that cover all this, and you know I won't go too far into it, but it is so quick and so malleable.
Good man. You know, MC, thank you so much for sharing this. I'm sure people will be very interested in this, and you've been very generous with the amount of information that you shared with us, and I really appreciate it. And I'm dying to see the show tomorrow.
Yep. Hopefully it won't be windy.
Okay.
All right.
Thanks so much.
Rob.